to the final part of our conference. Before we do, I just want to give thank yous to a couple of people, a couple of really important people. I want to be able to thank Talia Santiago from the State Department of Health, for the Office of Mental Health, Office of Diversity and Inclusion, and the ASL sign language interpreters that were working all day and yesterday. So thank you very much for all that you've done to help make this conference a success. I'd also like to invite you guys to go to the virtual gallery on the website. And there we have our sponsors and partners gallery and a photographic gallery. The photographic gallery is the White Shirt Project that is in memoriam to Jose Ramon, who designed who put together these photographs. And so we've committed to carrying this exhibition for as long as the conference continues. The second gallery is a look at some of our conference sponsors, media partners, and community partners. If you go to any of the logos here, you can click on them and it will pull up the websites for the respective organization or company. So we want to thank Callan Lord, who is providing us with our CEs, DBGM, Gilead Sciences, Housing Works, Vibrant. We just heard from Janelle Lawrence from Vibrant, and Sage for working with us and helping to plan the conference. We want to thank our media partners, GLAD and Pink Media, and our community partners, Amita Care, Brooklyn Public Library, where we had two satellite locations, Blackout UK in the UK, Beyond Bold and Brave, the Georgia Indigenous Diversity Consulting, the Griot Circle, LGBTQ People of Color Global South Summit, Element Consulting, NADA, the National Cancer Network, LGBT Cancer Network, New York City Department of Health with Dr. Ige and Dr. Watkins, and our letter from the Commissioner, Dr. Vaswan, New York Health and Hospital Corporations, Ocean Bay Development Corporation out in Rockaway, Twist by V, the Gatekeepers Collective, the Loft Community Center in Westchester, Helen Keller Services, and the Glenn Family Foundation. So we just want to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of those who've made this conference a success. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to do it. I would now like to invite Dr. Daniel and Dr. Rebecca Foster, our Native American Indigenous peoples, to take us out of here. And after they're finished, we are going to leave with some Native Indigenous peoples music that we had from yesterday's Ancestral Institute. We'll play some of that to take us out of here. So Dr. Dan and Dr. Becky, go ahead.
Thank you. This morning I was going to sing a Four Directions song, and instead I sang a helping song where we called on each of the directions. So we're going to close with a Four Directions song that just talks about how we're connected and related to all of life. And again, sometimes people call us animists. We're not, but we understood about energy, and we understood about the connections in earth, water, fire, and air, and these connections. So thank all of you. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for having the courage to live and the courage to be yourself, and our courage to be ourselves as a collective. We are peata e tuayo ni tu kaishira ahe tua he yonkero ae jkeio jkeio ahe tua he yonkero Asiatakya etuayo nitukashila ahetua heyonkero we Chekeayo Chekeayo ahetua heyonkero we ohiampata hetuayo nitukashila ahetua heyonkero we chekeayo chekeayo ahetua heyonkero we itokagata hetuayo nitukashila ahetua heyonkelo we chekeayo chekeayo ahetua heyonkelo we Wakatakia etuayo Wakataka hechia heyonkelo we chekeayo chekeayo hetua heyonkelo makatakia etuayo nikunshiku hechia heyonkelo we chekeayo chekeayo Namagota heyonkelo we Wopla Tikashlo Kantanka Plamiate Kantanka Chimala Yelo Tinkashla Wanawagmite Chante Shite Yaunshne Doksa Kiksuya Hewaumte
Haumatakias.
Thank you, relatives.
Take care.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dan and Dr. Becky. So community members, we've come to the end of our annual In My Mind conference. We ask you to look forward to us for next year for our 9th annual In My Mind conference. Stay safe and we see you next year.